Check this out, guys. I just pulled in here and I've got my gear all set up here. I'm gonna haul into the cabin, and I just get out of the truck and look at this, man. That's freaking otters. I'm nowhere near the water. That's otter slides. See? He runs, then he slides, runs some more, slides. Looking amazing, huh? I'm gonna head to the cabin, take a little R&R, do some reading, just kick back for a bit, me and the dog, and then I'm gonna start right up on the spring trap line here and get rocking and rolling here in a couple days. Okay, so I'm gonna get my sled loaded up and pack on in there. The cabin's a half a mile back in. Get in with ATV now that I cut a trail. It's a nice country in here, man. I like spruce and cedar forest like that. Smelling your treats? Huh? Alright. Open the cooler, give me a beer. Get it. Give me a beer. That's right. You'll get them later. Okay, let's do it. Look at this, fellas, here. Look at a big cluster of basswood, and two of them, that one, and then the one over there, is busted off. So I'm going to make use of these. It doesn't really make good firewood. I'm going to cut them down about 8-foot lengths or so, and then haul them out with my Polaris Ranger and put them on a sawmill and whip out a bunch of stretcher boards out of that. I'm not going to waste them, and I ain't going to let them go to hell. That's going to be a lot of stretching right there. Coming up on it. See the roof. It's always a welcome sight. It's even more welcoming when there's smoke coming out of the chimney. The bedding and everything's going to be frozen. It'll heat up. I love this place, man. I don't get here enough either. When I get a fire going, get it warmed up. The only good use for a newspaper right here. I've never had any good use for a newspaper. Except for starting a fire and paper training a puppy. Always keep a box of kindling up here. Always gotta have it. Right where I need it. Nice little storage space up there, you know. Like that. Yeah, I got a bunch of lumber stacked up on the porch here a little bit. I want to show you here, guys, is on the cabin, you know, we're half a mile back in, which isn't, you know, a long ways, but it's long enough to make it quiet, you know. And I have a few electric lights here and there just for convenience, you know. But of course there's no power poles coming in here. And what I got going is very simple, but it works out a cat's ass. You know, all growing up, we used to go to the family camp and had some Coleman lanterns and stuff like that. And lighting was always a pain, you know, when you're trying to achieve a task like cooking, stuff like that. You're always working in the shadows, you know. You know, I like to be off grid and all of that, but I do like to maximize on the convenience of the electric light a little bit, and I hate generators running, you know. But anyway, what I got going here, this is an old battery that I took out of my truck that wasn't keeping the vehicle charged anymore, but it's good enough for here. Just bring the battery here and I hook it, of course, you know, negative and positive, and then I got a cheap $39 inverter. Now here, right here, this is an extension cord, and I cut the female end off of it, and I cobbed up. You like my electrical stuff? Huh? That's pretty good, huh? I cobbed this on. This is another male end, so I got a male end on this end and a male end up there, and this is just a regular old extension cord right here. So the cabin is wired. There's no breaker box in the cabin. It's just a continuous loop because I don't run a lot of power in here. I have a light over the table for when I want to read. I've got a light over the kitchen sink and a light over the stove, and I got a light up in the attic, you know, because that's handy when I'm rummaging around up in there. And that's it. And it just goes in a continuous loop. Starts at an outlet, goes up through the cabin, ends at the outlet. And I got an outlet out here. It's okay. You can see that right now this old battery is at 12.4 volts, so that we're styling there, man. So I just plug that in and it powers up the cabin. Yeah, pretty slick, huh? And we're golden. Oh, I can feel it warming up already. I know you're anxious to play. I know you are. I'm gonna get unpacked. I'm gonna have a cold one. You know, like over here when you're cooking, man. You're cooking. You have a lantern burning, gets hot under here. That's not good. Kerosene lamps are great for at night, you know. For ambiance, you can't beat kerosene lamps and candles. I mean, that's fabulous just to have them on. To complete a task, man, you can't beat the electric light. I mean, yeah. Frickin' slick. I run my laptop off that car battery. It lasts all weekend. It's good to be here. Yeah, I gotta get a cold one. Go get me a beer. Open the cooler, get me a beer. Get me a beer, Frankie. Good boy. Open the cooler. Open the cooler. Come on, get it. Bring me a beer. Come on, bring me a beer. Come on, bring me a beer. Good boy. Good boy. That's my boy. What a dog, huh? Look at that. Is that a beautiful picture? Can't argue with that, huh, fellas? Huh? He's a good pooch. He is. All right, you want something for yourself? You want a little snack? Is it snack time? Go get your cookies. Open the door, get a cookie. Come on. Open the door, get your cookie bag. Good boy. Come on, bring them. Hand them up. Good boy. All right, you can have a cookie. You want that cookie? Come on, sit. Sit. Put your paw up. Paw up. Good boy. Want this? Want this right here? Give me an uff. Give me an uff. Uff. Give me an uff. Uff. You want this? Right here. Give me an uff. Okay, here you go. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. What do you think, guys? Huh? Is he a good dog or what? Huh? You're a good boy. Come on, bring me love. Give me some love. That's my